Alright, y'all, welcome to Math 107 Online. I'm going to send a short video to make sure that everybody's getting logged on. So if you're having troubles or issues, I want to make sure that everybody knows what they're doing. So, I have sent everybody this email. I'll make it a little bit bigger so that you can see it. It basically says, welcome. You have 2 assignments that are due by this Friday at 10 a.m. so we need you to get logged in. But the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you are in the class that you need to be in. So I attached a document that you need to open, and I've already opened it for you. And this is to make sure that you are in the class that you need to be. So this is Math 107. So I've already highlighted all the degrees that require Math 107. So if you are not majoring in one of the yellow highlighted areas, then you should not be in this course. You need to drop and add another course. So dental hygiene, health information management, medical assisting, medical lab technology, surgical tech, accounting, administrative office technology, computer technology, essential web development or fundamentals of networking, management, and marketing. Those are all the degrees at Tech that require Math 107. And Math 107 is going to use my Stat Lab. There are other courses at this school that use ALEKS and my Math Lab, but this course is going to use my Stat Lab. So that was your first assignment, to make sure that you need to be in this course. There are 3 ways that you need to get your My Stat Lab. Way number 1 is to go to the bookstore. If you go to the bookstore, it's going to cost you $125.90. So that's way number 1. Go to the bookstore, tell them that you are taking Math 107, and it will cost you $125.90. Purchase number 2 option. You can go online to CourseCompass.com, and it will cost you $104.95. If you are waiting on financial aid, we will let you borrow a 2-week code. This is your last resort. 2-week code. That does not mean it's free forever. That just means you have a 2-week option. So, if you are purchasing, wanting to use the 2-week option, you still are going to either have to go to the bookstore within 2 weeks and buy it from the bookstore for $125.90, or within 2 weeks you're going to have to go online and purchase it for $104.95. So you're still going to have to buy it. This is just giving you 2 weeks to come up with the money. If you're having issues and still don't know what to do, email me back, but you have to get logged in or I'm going to no-show you and complete those first 2 assignments by this Friday at 10 a.m. So, go out to the Tech website and hover over Students and go to my Math Lab, or you can type in CourseCompass.com, www.CourseCompass.com. It takes you to the same place. If you've never used my Math Lab, my Stat Lab, or Course Compass before, they're all the same thing. You go to Register and you click on Student. These are the 3 things that you need. You need an email address. Y'all, I don't care what email address you use. You can use your Sexy Mama email address. You don't have to use the school email address. Does not matter to me. You need your student instructor ID. And when I sent you the email, and I've already had several of you call me and say, you didn't give me the course ID. I sent it to you. Let's see where it is. Right here, I even underlined and bolded it. Cooper 08412. It is all together, no spaces. You will need to know your course ID. So, course ID. You also are going to need an access code, or if you're buying it online, you're going to need a credit card or a PayPal. So the first thing they ask is for your course ID. That was Cooper 08412. You hit continue. Now, if you've never used my Math Lab before, and most of you have never used, now remember I said it's called my Math Lab, my Stat Lab, Pearson, Course Compass, they're all the same thing. So if you've never used it before, you can say create. If you've used a My Lab, like my reading lab, my writing lab, my speech lab, then you can say, oh yeah, I've used that before, and you can sign in using your lab password and username. So you can log in that way. But if you've never used it before, you create an account. I was helping somebody else create an account. But you can create an account, type in whatever email address you check. Again, I don't care what you check. So you type in your email address, come up with your username. Y'all, if it were me, I would do my first name dot my last name and my number. That's one less thing that I have to remember. So I would do Jennifer.Cooper1. And I've already used that, so I would do maybe 12, I don't know. And I would do whatever email address that I feel like using. Password. It says that for your password, you have to use at least 8 characters. You have to have a number, and you have to have a letter, and you have to have a capital letter. And you also are going to have to choose a security question. And yes, you agree to everything they ever said. And you can choose whether you want to get offers or not and hit create account. Now, if you've already used Pearson before, then you can type in whatever your username is. Let me see if it'll let me in. It may not let me in because I'm a teacher. Okay, so it let me in. So if you've used the account before, it's going to say, do you have an access code or do you want to buy an access code? If you bought your access code at the bookstore, then you're going to say, hey, I have an access code. You'll type in your access code and hit finished. Whoop, you're done. If you don't have an access code and you would like to buy it cheaper online, then you say, hey, I want to buy an access code. You've got to type in your course ID, which is the Cooper 08412. Let me go ahead and type that in, 08412. Continue. If I was a student, which I'm not, it would come back and say, what's your credit card information? You can buy it online and you can get in immediately. So that is how you get logged into the course. Now, you need to get logged in ASAP. Now, once you get logged in, my next little Snapchat that I'm going to put out here is going to tell you what to do once you get logged in. So, the next video I send you is going to talk about how to sign in. So the first thing you do is get registered. In just a minute, I'm going to send you a video on how to get signed in.